Hey guys, I want to let you know about a secret. It's a hidden gem in Myrtle Beach. It's a little off the beaten track and a lot of people don't know about it, but you got to put this one on your list because actually if you've been on TripAdvisor, it's one of the top ranked things to do here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. But if you look at this nondescript building, you would have no idea what it is, right? You'd have no idea. But in a minute, we're going to go in and we're going to take a look at what's inside. So I'm going to give you a little hint if you haven't been here before. In Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, there's 1,000 things to do here. It's a great place for families and everybody of all ages. There's something to do here for everyone. So today, the Myrtle Beach Pinball Museum. Again, a hidden gem in Myrtle Beach. So what is it? It's an interactive museum. You actually get to play all the machines, all your old favorites, just old school bragging rights, no ticket game coupons and stuff like that. All the stuff that you remember when you were a kid, this is what it's all about. So as we go in, it's a little noisy, and that's why I'm going to just talk here before we go in. And then we're going to do a little bit more. I'm going to add on to it so you guys can see what's happening. Where is it? It's at 607 27th Avenue North, and that's in Myrtle Beach. It's 5 blocks from the Myrtle Beach Convention Center, and it's 4 blocks from the ocean. Check the website www.myrtlebeachpinballmuseum.org for hours, because they do change with the season. So let's go inside. So a lot of people don't know about this museum, but you actually get to play all these games. It's hands-on. Most museums, you get in there and you look at it stuff and you can't play with it. Here you actually get to play with all these toys. And there's a lot of old school machines here, some from the 70s on up to today. So if you want to relive your youth and you remember all the good times that you had when you were a kid, put this on your list, because Myrtle Beach Pinball Museum is a place where you can go back, and it's not many places that you can do this, where you actually go back in time in your mind when you're playing, and you can actually remember where you were and what was going on when you were a child. Of course, they're all talking now, right? But we'll go into a little bit more depth with each machine. So if you guys, do you like this? Is this something that you guys would be interested in? Go ahead and click, give me a thumbs up, let me know. Or comment and let me know what your thoughts are, so I know that you're there, because I don't know that unless you make a comment, I don't know. And if you haven't done so, subscribe. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in depth with these machines and just kind of give you a little history so that you can actually see what's going on. And again, look forward to seeing you soon. Okay, so we're in the Pinball Museum now after hours. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a quick tour of these machines. Now, the machines change all the time. There's machines that are in rotation, so what you see today may not be what will be coming. There's a new machine, everything from 1976 on to today. So let's go take a look. Okay, so here's a Monopoly from Stern from 2001. A lot of people know what Monopoly is. They've played it. And of course, this is the pinball version. That's pretty awesome. 8-Ball Deluxe, a classic. I know a lot of people remember this machine from when they were back in the days. This is from '81. Started off with 8-Ball and of course went to 8-Ball Deluxe. And this is the classic version. A lot of people remember that. And of course, here's one from 1976. It's a Bally Old Chicago 4-player. this is electromechanical. You see the difference between these numbers and these numbers? These are digital. There's a computer in here. In this machine, it's all switches, relays. You hear the bells when that one plays. I'll give you an example here. I'm going to play one. Here we go. We launch the ball. Remember this? You remember hearing those noises, right? Okay, here's a World Cup from 1984. World Cup soccer game. Lots of action, lots of ramps, spinning ball, lots of fun stuff here. Here's a newer machine. This is a Stern from 2007, Star Wars. Everybody knows what Star Wars is, right? I gotta tell you, this is a place where you'll relive your youth and you'll make good memories with your kids if your kids haven't played pinball. Here's Wheel of Fortune. A lot of people know this. I don't know if you can see here real close. Vanna White signed this machine. You know, she's from North Myrtle Beach. I don't know if you knew that or not. But here's Wheel of Fortune. Lots of fun here too. Here's a classic Bounty Hunter from Gottlieb. Gottlieb used to make a lot of the pinball machines. This one's from 1985. Here's something interesting about this. You know, it is a museum. You can play all the machines as you saw. But this one, artwork was done by Larry Day. Larry Day never could draw hands. You notice this guy has gloves and the girls' hands are hidden. And if you didn't know, if you look real close at all these, there's a lot of artwork in here on these machines. If you look closely. And each one of them had a different artist. The work is all who is the designer, who made it. All of them are tagged. Here's a 2006. But you'll notice all these machines, this is a Pirates of the Caribbean, all these machines are in immaculate condition. Look how clean they are. I know you go to a lot of places and they aren't really that clean. This is a very clean arcade. Again, here's Lost World, Jurassic Park. Everybody remembers this movie, right? But when you look at this one has an egg that opens up and comes out. Ghostbusters, who are you gonna call? Of course, where are we? We're at the Myrtle Beach Pinball Museum. Take a look at this machine. This is a Domino's pinball. I know this is one that you won't see many of. I think they only made like 135 of these machines. So it's definitely something that you won't find around. Pinball machines like this are rare. This is usually in somebody's collection and they won't let you play with it, but here you go. Oh, by the way, there's step stools here for little kids, so you can step up. Here is a Swords of Fury from 1988, Williams. And if you look at the artwork, again, on the side, that artwork is marbleized. That's supposed to look like that. But if you look at how clean this is, there it is. It's called a call out. You dare to do that. Just mousing around. 1989. Star Trek. Who doesn't know Star Trek? That was a great movie, right? A lot of these you remember as movies and games. Sorcerer. A lot of people remember this as a classic. Look at the artwork on the back of this. Again, a lot of artists' work. They had to draw that, stencil it. It's all mirrored in the back, if you can see. It's also mirrored. And of course, the play field, all that artwork.
You are mortal, I am sorcerer.
Who doesn't remember Kiss? Yes, playing that as a kid. But look at this. Here's Gene Simmons' head. All right. So again, if you look at how clean these machines are, it's pretty amazing. Here's a Simpsons. Everybody knows who Bart is. And if you haven't been in Myrtle Beach, there's also, I just want you to know, there's a Simpsons over at Broadway at the beach. You ought to check that out. Here's Cyclone. Here's some trivia for you. Take a look at who's on the back glass here riding. Yep, that's Ronald Reagan and Nancy Reagan. So a lot of this stuff, you'll find that there's a lot of, in the artwork, there's a lot of hidden things that you wouldn't recognize, you wouldn't realize. There's a lot of people. This is supposed to be like a Ferris wheel, kind of that Ferris wheel spins around while you're playing and your ball can get up in there, and all kinds of interesting artwork. Here's Indiana Jones. And this is a classic. If everybody can remember pinball, this is it. Bally Captain Fantastic. A lot of, again, take a look at the artwork. There's Elton John. And if you look at all the details in the background, and then we look at the artwork on the play field. Pretty cool. Captain Fantastic from 1976. Who remembers that? Here's another one. High Speed, 1986. This was at the heyday of a lot of people for when they were playing pinball in the arcades. Wizard of Oz. Oh my gosh. Everybody remembers that movie, don't they? All the machines here are set on free play, by the way. So once you pay your admission, you get to play all the games for an hour. Okay, so it's by the hour. And currently the price is $10 an hour. $12 an hour. And you can also, when you do pay, you pay by the hour. There's also discounts. So if you're a local, show your local ID or a AAA. You also with see, calling out. Also, there's a $2 off for AAA, for locals, for first responders, for military. Here's Munsters. This is a brand new machine. This is actually came out this year. You remember Herman Munster, don't you?
Excuse me, they go and feed the clock.
Plays little clips of the movie in the back there too. It's pretty cool. Herman Munster, Eddie Munster, Marilyn, and Grandpa. Remember that? Corvette. This is a fast machine, and you can actually race the cars on the side. The more ramps that you hit, they go up. Here's Road Kings, 1986. It's a motorcycle racing game. Lots of ramps here too. Fun. So, if you're looking for something to do that's off your normal travel type stuff, this is something that you're going to really enjoy. I got in here after hours. You can take a look at it. And all right. So it's a hidden gem of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Check it out. Myrtle Beach Pinball Museum. I'll put a link down in the description below. If you like these videos, you like what we're doing, go ahead and click subscribe. We have new videos that come out all the time. You can learn about everything going on in Myrtle Beach, real estate, new things, new attractions, and we're here to help. You have questions, we have answers. Go ahead and comment below. Let me know that you saw this video, because if I don't hear from you, I don't know that you're actually here. So let me know you are, and give me a thumbs up. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.